Well, good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a blessed start to your weekend. If it's morning, I hope your day goes quick so you can get started on the weekend here. If it's the afternoon, glad to see you guys are probably, or hope you are relaxing and just enjoying the start of the weekend. There's that frog again. He was down there. Alright, so today, we're gonna do some hard mode. I believe we are, I don't want to say close to finishing because I think these contracts, they get rather extensive. So, but being that we've done this before, I think we can move through them pretty quick. This is probably not going to be a super long stream because I do have to work pretty much all weekend. So, I do have a little bit of time this morning to get some snow runner in, and then I'm pretty much the afternoon I'll be working until the nighttime. So that's what we're gonna do. Corhone, welcome in. Victor, welcome in. Good to see y'all. %91%. I don't know if that's true. I don't feel like I'm that close. I think I'm actually I might be. I think I'm 9 missions away. Which is kind of crazy. I almost want to, how do I say this? Potentially look at the hourage that I've taken on hard mode compared to normal. And I think that they're all on my YouTube channel, so I can just go and kind of calculate them. But I wonder if, because I'm playing this a second time through, I wonder if my second playthrough, even on hard mode, is faster. Loading screens are so slow. All right, let's see here. The airfield warehouse. Oh, there's a construction rig. I might as well just crack at this one, right? Oh, Slate blocks. Oh, man. Okay, I guess we're gonna do Slate blocks. Start out. What's up, Horncat? Welcome in. Start off with the good stuff, I guess. Pornograd International. Okay. Alright, I guess I get gas first, or I just kind of pull through this. Alright. Just kind of brainstorming on how we're gonna approach this. Alright, let's go. Kick my volume up a tad. Those fireflies? It's like gold speckles. What's up, Ominence? Welcome in. Good morning. Scorpy, welcome in. Have I chose my graphics card yet? I believe I've chosen it. I just haven't purchased it. But I did get a monitor. I actually have, funny thing is, 4090? Oh, I don't even know. I'd have to get a good deal on it. There is a micro center near me, to be honest, which I was looking at their website and they have much better deals than you would get online. So, I mean, I don't know. What's up, W? Welcome in. So, I don't know. I was looking at a lot of reviews on like the 7800 X3D for AMD's CPU, and then I was actually I went to a streamer I watch who's like really into this stuff, embracing the step. Yep, absolutely. I think we're gonna break out the Mac defense for this one too as well, but I want to bring this over just so I can do like a 2-tripper. But his name is Eric, but he goes by, his name is, he does like speed runs of like Resident Evil and stuff like that. He's really good with computer stuff. He does a lot of research on it, and you know, I don't want to say he's a small streamer, but yeah, I mean, he answers me. I think he knows I stream. I believe he's been to my stream before, and I ask him questions about like content creation, like in conjunction of streaming and stuff like that, and he just kind of laid it out for me, because I want to do recording when I stream, so then whenever I upload my stream, it's better quality because it's from a recording. So that's kind of what I want to do, and I think with more cores I can do that. So that's kind of why I went with the X3D. What's up, ITML? Welcome in. But yeah, I bought 2 computer cases because I wanted to see which one I would like better. So one is gonna get actually shipped back today, and I'll return my money for it. I just wanted to see what they both were like in comparison, like with my own eyes, because it's weird because you never get to see things with your own eyes these days. You do love me some cores? Yeah, I mean, 16 cores is a good bit. I mean, I know there's the whole 3D V-cache versus like the non-3D V-cache like problems, but I've been hearing there's easy workarounds, and with like updates that have been coming out, like it's not been an issue for a while. So yeah, I think there's enough guidance to kind of get me through that. And content creation is huge for me, so I wanna have that. You got the 3900X yourself? That's still a really good card. Another thing is, I do like the Ryzen cards because they don't chew up as much electricity. Like their TDP is not stupid high. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Intel can get pretty hot with power draw, so yeah. One second, y'all. Text messages, you have the answers. All right, sweet. All right. You got yourself an 850 watt power supply when looking at the 4K series GPUs. I might have to upgrade. I don't know. I think it depends on their power. What's up, Oni? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're either at home relaxing or, yeah, getting ready to have a nice chill weekend. I have to answer this text message again. A 4080 is like 800 to 900 watts for the card itself. No, no, that's not true. That's not true. I just seen somebody running a 4090 under like 400 watts on stress tests. It was like it was like 425. Oh, for the entire build? I mean, I think for, how do I say this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know, like, how much wattage you need per what you have. Do you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I think, like, I probably would say, like, in the ballpark, I would just lean on folks that know much more than I do, I guess. Which is kind of what I've been doing. You don't have any issues with 750 watt PSU and the 4090 in the last year? Dang, Dirt, you have a 4090? Dude, that's awesome. I'm gonna like try to not use all-wheel drive for a while because but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of there with a lot of folks in kind of a disagreeing with how much Nvidia charges for their cards. I heard that AMD is kind of backing out on producing like their top of the line cards, and they're going to basically be selling more like the midline cards now, which I guess is, I mean, more people buy the mid range than anything. When you playing Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 and having a stream on my 2080 Super is starting to show its age. Really? That's crazy, man. Because the 20 series cards, like the 2080s, 2090 Supers, like, actually, I don't even know if they had 2090s. But like a 2090 Super, 2080 Ti. Man, back in the day. Like, I was like, man, I want that card. Okay. I'm gonna try to like get myself down here without pulling too much fuel. But I think I do have, I mean, I do have fuel right there, so we're okay. We're alright. We'll be alright. You had not upgraded my hardware for many years. So last year I said screw it and bought the top of the line to not have issues for years. Hey, that's, I mean, that is a strategy. With full quality on Twitch at the same time, I get dips at the 40 PS. Yeah, man, that's kind of crazy because like on my laptop, if I'm playing video games, or if I'm trying to play video games and watch a stream, I'll get like screen tear on my video game. Like I legitimately have to, anytime I do like recording for footage on the laptop, I have to legitimately like turn off my other monitor, like pull the plug on it, restart my computer, and then yeah, and then I can actually have decent frame rates to record and make a decent video. Your i9600K seems to be bottlenecking. Really? But then again, you're running 3 1080p monitors. Wow. That is a lot of monitors, my friend. What's up, Nurga? Welcome in. honestly, man, I think if I didn't do streaming and stuff like this, I'm gonna be completely honest, I probably would be okay with just having this laptop. No joke. If I wasn't like a content creator and streamer and stuff like that, like I would be totally fine with just having this laptop as just a gaming thing. Because like, if I'm just gaming, it works fine. Like gaming with no extra screen, it works fine. Like it's not the greatest, don't get me wrong. Like everyone pretty much knows that, but. But it's a different story when you're trying to broadcast something. And then, yeah. Alright. Oh man, of course it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime. Okay, let's get this Slate out of here. Just gonna try to just leave diff lock on for now. Okay, maybe not. One of the monitors is... Okay, gotcha. Honestly, man, the Ryzen cards, Vic, even if you got like a 7800 X3D, which are... They're not... The crazy thing is they're not really that expensive. I do like AMD because they're not like really expensive. That's the thing. I kind of wish Nvidia would kind of follow suit. I don't know what the sales numbers are compared to both companies. Man, I am kind of hoping that AMD could move up in the GPU market to kind of give them a run for their money, because yeah, I don't know, it'd be nice. Yeah, that is true, Dirt. It is a viable option to have an extra PC. The thing is, like, I just don't have the money to do an extra PC. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already over budget with like what I want, what I would like to have, like way over budget. But yeah, ideally, like having a 2 PC stream is like the way to go. That's what like the big timers do. But then again, I know people who do single PC stream and it's fine. It's just you have to have some beef. All right, let's not clip this rock. Can I get away from you? Can I move you? There we go. Just gonna scoot him out of the way, you know. Okay, let's just kind of move through this here. Yeah, you can encode. I could encode on my laptop. Yeah, I probably could, yes. But then again, it's like, do I encode from my laptop? Oh, shoot. Where am I stuck under? There we go. Pull him like away from that. Yeah, there we go. Pull him away from that stuff. It's tough, man. This is tough doing this in the dark. It's kind of a little bit unnerving here. Well, here's the thing is about encoding from a PC is like, if you use NVENC new, the encoder, basically like the newer RTX, or I guess is it RTX or GTX, whatever the new, basically since like the 20 series cards, they come with encoders in them, so they're like, it's a total separate like processing unit inside the GPU itself, and it doesn't actually affect your performance of the GPU. So that's something that NVIDIA has been doing. So they've been putting encoders basically in their GPU, so then you can actually encode from your GPU, not have the gaming performance hit, and still stream. So, yeah, and those have just been getting progressively better as cards come out, I guess. But also, OBS is a much better program, in my opinion, than Streamlabs. Just because I think Streamlabs has a little bit too much bloat. Okay, let's go like this. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Can I get this, like, over? Yikes. Oh. Yo, this truck is a beast, man. Seriously, this truck is a beast. Trying to, like, miss this thing here. But man, I'm telling you, this truck is a beast. I can't believe I'm doing this at nighttime. You need a high-end CPU for CPU heavy games. I mean, Nurga, I just bought I think I said this at the beginning. I just bought the 7950 X3D actually. So that was a purchase I made recently. Was that one? Because I'm kind of like trying to assemble PC parts at the moment. Kind of like slowly. So I still don't. But the thing is, like, I don't know. What's up, Ring Wraith? Welcome in. So I had someone that donated, I won't name them, but I had someone who donated a very decent amount. Actually, it was a good donation, probably a couple weeks ago, and yeah, I used that money to buy that card. I need to get this over to my right, to my left-hand side here, because I don't want to clip that again. But yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I know CPU encoding is good, but it does take a lot of resources. I got the 7950 X3D, so it's the Ryzen 9 AM5 socket. Yeah, I was honestly, I was torn between that and the 7800 X3D, because I know the 7800 X3D's gaming performance is, right now it's like top of the line. But then again, like, I know I'm going to be doing other things other than just playing a video game, like streaming, and yeah, I'm going to be streaming and recording footage now. So, and I'm going to try to record at higher frequencies. What main board am I looking at? I don't know. It has to be an AM5 socket, so... yeah, it just has to be AM5 compatible, because that's what that card is. I think, honestly, man, I'm gonna say this. Back to game talk here. 150,000 torque is doing pretty well. You're on the 5800 X3D currently, and it rocks. Yeah. That, yo, W. I've seen some benchmarks on that, and it is still pulling a lot of weight. That is a good CPU. That is a really good one. It's crazy how good it is still. So even that one is definitely a good option. Yeah, it's still a great CPU. Yeah, absolutely it is. And the crazy thing is how close it is. If you look at like price per performance, it's incredible even compared to the new ones. It kind of is, like, it's crazy. I'm on this boulder. Yikes, dude. Okay, I gotta get myself over here because it's gonna be bad. Okay, the rock slalom. We got by it, guys, I think. Maybe not. Yo, what's up, Tommy? Welcome in. So I saw the 4080 on sale for like $1,000 actually, which is still, that's a lot of cash. Honestly, like, computers are a lot of cash. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. I got a feeling something's gonna break here. Okay, like, the power is just kind of showing its face right now a little bit here. Maybe not, we'll see. Come on, Step, let's go. Let's go, Step. Oh my goodness, bro. My goodness. Alright, let me talk to chat here a second. So if someone already has an AM4 motherboard, this is an option, but I would, yeah, so I did go with the AM5 because I think AMD projected that they're gonna have AM5 coverage, I think till like 2027 or something like that. So I thought to myself, I was like, well, yeah, I'm using the 310E again. Yeah. You run, so you have it. Dang, man, you have the. Okay, so if you have the 7950 Extra D, so I asked you a question: is how hard and how hard is it to configure the card to actually notice video games and be able to do other processes like aside of video games, like simultaneously, like where your 3D cache actually recognized the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I've been. That's my small bit of caution there. I think I'll be able to figure it out. And I've heard it's gotten easier because of updates, but I just kind of want to know from someone who had it. All right, Tommy, appreciate you lurking, man. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Wait, I can repair? Oh, that's trunk supplies. AMD driver chipset is all you have to do. That's it. That's awesome. So you just download the driver chipset from what, AMD's website? I take it. Too far away. I want to repair this step, that's why. Or hey, yo, 2 steps. Step brothers. Get it? Get it? No pun intended. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know, because I was kind of worried about that. Alright, I need to get him out of the way first. Man, okay. Why do we have to do this at night? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. This is tough, even with this truck. So Warnino, welcome in. Let's see if I can get some speed here. I don't want to bust my suspension, but I need to like increase my momentum, kind of. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, never mind. We're not good. Get up there. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Wait, what has no use? Wait, what are you talking about? There were some shenanigans on release with the cores on top of AMD. On top of it. But it must have been fixed, yeah. Wait, there's another type of website? What? Oh, there's another website? Okay. Alright guys, what do you guys think, man? Step? Step is a boss? I think we kind of all knew this, though. Like, I just can't believe... Here's what I can't believe is, like, power-wise, it was decent, okay, because, I mean, we do have the Voinen, right? Which is not the most powerful engine that it has. And it still did the job. Had some issues here and there. But I think I'm more impressive by the balance. Like, there wasn't a lot of times there. I mean, there's a little bit of times I'm feeling like, oh, I'm gonna tip over, but it wasn't as bad as using something like, I don't know. It's just a very, very solid truck, man. Wow. Step is the king of medium trucks. It's just, I don't know. That's why I love it so much, man. Though he may be small, he is mighty. It's like that phrase, man. Dynamite comes in small packages too, you know. So. What tires am I on? I have... These are the, I think, a JAT OMD. I wanted a wider profile. So I think that's probably attributing to good balance as well. But I think even with the UOD2s, I would have been fine. But these definitely feel wider. They look and feel wider, I'll say that. Just saving gas. So I'll just leave the diffs on the back. We're not really into any type of a rush right now. No rush. Tank size would be great, third. Oh, tank size would be wonderful. Pretty much, man. Pretty much Warnino. That's how I feel. I feel I've never been like really let down by this truck. Does that make sense? It's because like, okay, so it's smaller. So it's basically like a miniature Tega or like a miniature Voron. You know what I mean? A lot smaller, lighter. Yikes. Well, I guess I just let myself down. Hey guys, check this out. I tipped over the same spot before. Just as I was talking, singing its praise. But hey, that's my fault. Driver error there. That's my fault. That's so my fault, so. Stable truck, yeah, I know, right? But truly, it is a very stable truck. I will say that. But truly, it is.
Really?
It wouldn't be an improv stream if I didn't flip over right after telling a truck it's doing excellent. Alright, let's go. Flip you over. Yo, I almost got the save off, though. I mean, technically, the crane save was there. Like, it was deployed. Well, here's the thing. Here's, like, I pulled down off this thing. You can see, like, my trailer path. So, like, look, when I pulled down off, this side dipped. This side was up. You can see this ledge. So, as soon as I did that, it jarred me so far off balance that I couldn't recover. I mean, I probably could have made my right-hand turn really far down, but I was too late. And then at that point, I was like, okay, let's just deploy the crane and see if the crane will save me from, like, losing my engine. So, yeah, it was essentially driver error. Essentially just error from the driver. Oh, this is going to be great. Trying to get these in here. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's my fault. Can you do it? Can you do it, little crane? Okay, wait, maybe we can. I think I might have to push this back. I'll push this back if I can, actually. Oh. You've been using the 310E, the pike bed, the gray crane. It's a custom paint job. Nice, dude. Okay, can you just slide back a little bit here? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's just, if you know, it's just like a practice thing with the whole crane deployment. I mean, I was in the perfect spot to like not be able to retain my engine there. So that's kind of like why that happened. If I would have been on, so like you see how I kind of like, what is going on here? What is going on? Is it dancing? Like, what is going on? Am I dancing right now? It grooves. That was so weird, my friends. Grooves to the music. I guess so. I guess so. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's just all just reaction time whenever you do that. But yeah, back to what I was saying, the step. The step's a good truck. No joke. You got another thing we have to kind of take hold of is any truck that you legitimately puts this type of cargo on, the Slate blocks, yeah, you're gonna feel the balance kind of go. I think there's some trucks that feel a little bit less, and some that feel it more. But yeah, they have such a high center of gravity, tall cargo, stupid heavy. You know, 7,000. I think was it like 7 metric tons per packed cargo. So I mean, it's a lot. You looked over my stream for a second. Lost 2 wheels, fuel tank, full suspension. Oh gosh. So you guys play. So who plays this game while watching? Let's see. How do I take this? The plaid does feel like it's built for them, W. I really feel that way too. I think when we look at my review of it and we've seen the plaid sitting sideways basically on that hill, yeah, it's kind of, its balance is just phenomenal, man. It's just phenomenal. I'm gonna go... Actually, I'm gonna go this way. Head down here. Over here. This way. This way. Hit the road. I don't want to go this way, maybe. Actually... I'll actually go... I don't want to climb through this. I'm trying to think here. Do I try to just go through this stuff? I don't want to get stuck here. But maybe I just try it, I guess. We'll just try it. Yeah, we'll just try it. I might be able to get through it. I would say season 14 while watching if I would be out. Oh, nice. If it would be out, always a chill stream on the second monitor. Yeah. That's good, man. Glad you guys can tune in. You usually do that? I like to see that. So you want to ask Nate a few questions. I started a new hard mode and almost done with Michigan, but I didn't do logs at all. Okay, okay, Bornino, what's up? Hit me with it, man. Okay. Next Slate blocks is gonna be with the what's it called? The Mac defense, I think. It's just sitting over there. It's waiting. It's in place, ready to go. So from all of my videos, you saw you bought the P12. Wait, you saw that? Okay, I'm passing fuel here. I hope this is a good idea. So I'm gonna ask you, should I sell the twin steer so I got enough money to buy the P12? Okay, so Warnino, I'm gonna be real. I did that. I did that exact thing. I'm pretty sure. And here's the reason, and I have the twin steer back now because, you know, people voted on me buying it back, so I bought it back and we used it on the stream. So I would say this: if you do not like the twin steer and you don't plan on really using it, I would say yes. Because the P12, in my opinion, is just awesome. Which scout should I run on the river? Should I run down a river on Tennessee? Oh gosh, I don't know, dude. It's a good question. I don't really have an answer for you. Let me see if I can actually not fall down here. This is crazy. I can't believe that. That's actually a pretty big tipping point. So logging from the start, I'm gonna be real, man. Logging is gonna get you a lot of experience. I'm gonna say don't. I'm gonna say do the logging, because the logging is a ton of experience and it's a lot of cash too. And like if you do like timber for the locals in Black River, it's really not that hard. Okay, so you want a good truck to do logs because it's hard mode. I mean, honestly, man, once you get the White Western Star, pretty much logs are not going to be that bad. The only thing about logging with the White Western Star and like just finishing Michigan is it doesn't have its final engine. Okay, that's essentially the same thing with the P16 and P12. In Michigan, you don't have your final engine, so like yes, you can do logs with it, you just don't have the P12 is already kind of like bad with power, and then you're just not gonna have a lot of it. What's going on here? Am I stuck on something? Am I grounded out? Or you could just unpack your logs too, or you can just put them in a semi-trailer in another vehicle, transport them, load them at the site. That's kind of like what I do. I stopped doing that whenever I got the Airmatsu Forester in Season 6. Because, yeah, I just do it in the Airmatsu Forester now. But that's a very good technique to use. Okay, let's go like this then. Okay, I'm gonna try to answer this question. Hold on a second. Yeah, so basically, I thought about my setup, and I'd be like this: P12 for logging, crane long logs and medium logs, and I had the White Western Star with the sideboard bed. Okay. I really think you should use the White Western Star with a low saddle, in my opinion. I think it'll be better use for it. If you like semi-trailers, I think semi-trailers are going to be a really good option for you. Even so, the Western Star is still going to be really good with logs, just because it's actually pretty stable. I would say relatively stable. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, man, if I go back to hard mode right now. So let's say, I know there's folks that want me to basically like redo my hard mode from the start, so then I can kind of show progress, because I know I'm kind of like missing the 0 to 100 playthroughs on YouTube right now. So if I were to go back, I'm gonna be real with you, I would probably still sell the twin steer, and then I would essentially just buy the P12 again, because I love the P12 that much. Oh dude, I don't know, is my engine strength kind of just failing me right now? You don't want to do this back and forth with logs? So what you could do, if you don't want to do the back and forth with logs, you basically can crane them into a semi-trailer, and then basically just deliver them to the zone, crane them out of the semi-trailer onto the actual cradles, and then just turn them in that way, so you're not doing the back and forth. You want to see hard mode in older regions, please? Really? Is that what everyone wants to see? Timber at arm's reach. It's a pretty good reward. You drown yourself? Oh gosh. That's what I'm gonna do, but I could say this, man. The money that you get from logging missions, I don't think should be ignored. Also, if you're playing hard mode, if you really are struggling with money, you could just spam the contest 5 times. I don't recommend that. I would recommend just following. I mean, that's a good thing to do to get money, and let's be real. But me, I didn't want to do that because I just felt that was very repetition. Too much repetition for me, I guess. So what I did was I just used the fuel perks of taking free fuel. Michigan hard mode is the hardest, so yeah, it is kind of the hardest, isn't it? Logistically, it's kind of hard too because you don't have a lot of assets. Okay, I'm gonna try to like kick all-wheel drive off. You did the contest once, it was too much. Yeah, there's a lot of fuel in Michigan. The thing is that there's actually not a lot of fuel in Smithville Dam. I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 fuel trailers that you can use. I think one is a scout trailer, and I think one is like a mission trailer. That's a hitch, I think. And then you can kind of like sap from them. But you basically, like, the fuel from Black River essentially can like carry you through, I guess, Smithville Dam. And then once you get to Island Lake, it's like crazy amounts of fuel. Okay, dude, I need to like take a wider route here. And I need to kind of hurry up. There's a lot of fuel in Black River and Island Lake. Yeah, that's actually true. There's a ton. Actually, there's so much. It's unreal. I think the most fuel, though, on the base game is Alaska. I think the amount of semi-trailers that are on Alaska is just unreal. To probably more on Black River. I don't know. I mean, that one big trailer that has like 9,000 liters in it, that's a pretty big chunk on Black River. So I mean, it's all logging Michigan, you will end around net zero, considering all the logging equipment you're gonna buy. Well, technically, if you don't buy, well, what do you mean logging equipment? You mean like the cradles in the store or in the add-ons? I don't think the add-ons cost as much as the trailers now. But the thing is, like, okay, let's say it does end up at net zero. You still have to at some point buy that equipment. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna be net negative from not doing logging missions throughout the game, which pay a lot of cash. You know what I mean? Yeah, Alaska has a ton of fuel, man. How can you transfer fuel to Alaska? Okay, so what I did was, if you look at my video, I actually bought the CLT. At the end of Michigan, I bought the CLT, but I had the P12 as well. So I started in, like, how do I say this? With like foresight, I didn't want to have to travel back to a map to get more fuel. I had to do this one time. I'll tell you about this when I had to do this. But what I did was to avoid that in Michigan. I actually bought the CLT, which was pretty cheap at the time. The P12 became a fuel carrier as well, so I was able to like bring. I think I had a bunch of trucks. So I think if you look at my video, I kind of explained what trucks I used to carry fuel over. Oh gosh, this is not going to be good. 16 gallons, and then I have to get through this stuff. Oh. And this is not a good area. Oh my goodness, what am I thinking here? What am I thinking? What was I thinking going this way? This is the dumbest thing ever. This is such a stupid idea. Slate blocks. I'm going this way. What a dummy. What a dummy. Okay, I guess I got to MacGyver this stuff, I guess. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. MH95, the Kodiak, Transtar, fuel trucks. I'll buy the CAT. Yeah, I think those will be good, Warren. You know, I think that's essentially going to be a recipe for success there, and that's literally what I did. That's literally what I did, and it worked out, man. And then, so the only time I had to leave fuel on a map, and this is kind of like the only time I really had to do this, was after Alaska, but just because I did not use as much fuel as Alaska provides. So essentially, like at my White Valley garage, there was just semi-trailers of fuel just sitting there. So I think it might have been either prior to when I went to, I think it was either I forget what map it was. But anyways, I forget, it might actually been before I went to Wisconsin. I stopped over there and filled up trucks with fuel. But that's essentially what I did, and I think it works out pretty well. Come on, baby. Just get up this hill. Just get up this hill. That's all I need. The crane out, dude. Ready for the flip. We're good to go. Just made it with enough gas, man. Why doesn't Saber let us bring a semi-trailer to other maps? That's just how it is, man. Especially in hard mode. That's like the... How do I say this? That's just I believe it was made that way to either... Maybe in like... They didn't think that we knew that we could basically get around that by filling up trucks and then bringing them to other maps. So, I don't know. Maybe they thought hard mode was going to be harder because of that. Yeah, they do have an abundance of fuel. First time you should need fuel in other regions is Yukon. I think realistically, yes, Dird. I think if you really press it, like if you really press the efficiency thing, you can get through, I'm going to say this, I think you can probably get through all of Yukon, if not some of Wisconsin on free fuel. I made it through Wisconsin all on free fuel. And then I finally bought, I forget how many trucks I brought over to that had actually fuel in them from Wisconsin. I think I had maybe like three trucks full. But yeah, Amor was the first time I started buying fuel. So I mean, it can be done. I think if you can, here's the thing. If you can make it a goal to try to get through most of Yukon without having to buy fuel from just free fuel, you are doing absolutely great. I think even if you make it through season 1 without having to buy fuel, you're just doing great. What's up, Burning? Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna use the Mac Defense for this. I'm feeling it right now. He's close. He is close. I'm not gonna bust my wheels up on this. Just not happening. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, but I mean, essentially hard mode is at the beginning, like, especially in Michigan, man, it's basically like, just take your time, think your next steps through, make sure you have support where you need it, because in Michigan, you really don't have, I think in Michigan, I forget who said that Michigan's the hardest map on hard mode, but it's true. It really is true, because you don't have a lot of vehicles. Your vehicles aren't strong. Your tires really aren't strong until like Smithville Dam, whenever you actually unlock like all-terrains. So yeah, you just don't have a ton to work with. Fleet Star does do a good number of things, though, I can say that. Hey man, I hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing good today, thank you. Earlier we were talking about PC parts, of course, like we always do, because it's closing in on, or I think it's getting close to the time that I actually get an actual, I would say, an actual desktop PC to to produce a better product for y'all. What's up, Orn? Welcome in, man. It lets you use the wheels and trucks that you wouldn't use otherwise. Yes, Orn. I agree too. I agree with that. Absolutely agree. The Fleet Star tipped on you so much. Yeah, the Fleet Star's, it's tough, man. It's a truck that I think that if you can, I could take this shortcut, or no, I probably could have taken it back there, but I need to actually get gas. If you can learn, what I would say is stay in the Fleet Star as long as you can, because if you can learn to drive the Fleet Star and not flip it over, like the Fleet Star, the GMC MH9500, if you can put those both on race suspensions and not flip it over under load, you'll be okay with pretty much most trucks that you drive, just because. Okay, this comes up. That's right. Hard day at work. Apart from that, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. It was good to have you, man. Hopefully you'll have a good weekend. It's the hero we need, not the hero we deserve. I know, right? I'm telling you, man, the Fleet Star is great. I always say this is, if you don't think the Fleet Star is any good, just please go look at my randomizer playthrough. I mean, it had no all-wheel drive. Its tire options were like literally highways throughout the whole Michigan region, and yeah, we did some great things with it. And it just goes to show you how strong it can be. Fleet Star without a crane got good stability. I think it's better stability for sure. But yeah, I mean, once you throw a crane on the vehicle, especially an American crane, it just changes things. Not as much for others, but for some, a lot more than you would think. I wish I could turn off all-wheel drive. I wish I could. I did struggle a lot. You're right, I did struggle a lot, but I mean, I think like the principles that I kind of laid out there and kind of showed how to drive it, with essentially having your weight on wheels, like traveling with weight on wheels when you're early in the game, you're just benefiting from traction, even on lesser tires. And I mean, it's shown even in, if there's other examples of it where I kind of, those principles actually from the randomizer came directly from my video on mud running tips. Struggle is a weak word, Nate. You had that with the Dairy Special? Yeah, man, the Dairy Special's balance is, it's weird. It's just weird. I don't want to say it's bad, but then I don't want to say it's good. I just believe it's too, I think add-ons and cargo influence its balance a lot more than you would think. How is the Azov Sprinter? I meant the truck for racing, slower. Sport gearbox. The sport gearbox is weird because the sport just kind of like allows you to stay in like its max gear, but honestly, I'd probably still use the high range over the sport. What's up, Ebo, and welcome in. Yes, you could. Ebone, you could. Yes, you could. So if you do, so I mean, in the scenario you're probably talking about, you're going to have all-wheel drive and you're going to have differential locking, right, with highway tires. So the thing is those two things combined with added weight on its axles, or its drive axles, I would say, you're still going to be able to get through things, pending you're not grounding out from, hitting mud patches. So you'll be in a lot better place than I was on the randomizer because I didn't have all-wheel drive. But how do I say this? Diff lock is the strongest thing I think in the game. I think diff lock is actually stronger than all-wheel drive itself. So I don't know. That's just me personally. The things I was able to do with just diff lock alone and adding weight to its axles is absolutely phenomenal. Just throw the Sprinter and leave it be. Yeah, that's why with like the dairy special, and also like there's other things I've quarrels with the dairy special, like it not getting super heavy tires, getting outpulled by like the let's see, trucks that have lesser torque, kind of makes me a little upset. But I think it's just due to its tire weights. And then its balance is not too great, which kind of leads you to using like the MHS2, which is the widest tire that you can get on that truck, period. It's even wider than the Jats. So that's kind of why I always try to keep the widest tire on the dairy special. You pulled the Kodiak from the swamp on top of the garage with the Fleet Star on highway tires? I believe it. I believe it, dude. Like the Kenworth, W990, and the P512. Real good tire coatings and ridiculous power with the sideboard bed. Yeah. I just think that they have... Well, the thing is, they have good power. Both those trucks have good power. Of course, the W990 has, better power to weight, right? But they have good power. And when you actually engage diff lock on... I can't really... Well, one has always on diff lock, so it doesn't really matter. But the other one, as soon as you engage diff lock, you have weight on wheels. It's amazing. The tank on the P512, yes, is bad. I'm glad they did an Itima. I really think... I would say this, man. I think they should have left its diff lock switchable. Because, like, if you think about it, it completely blows the 512 out of the water. Like, not necessarily in certain conditions, I would say, but... has a bigger fuel tank, it has a roof rack, it's more efficient, more power. So it's like, I don't know. I think they should have just left it switchable to kind of keep them almost like on the same playing field with that end. And then, yeah. But I was happy to not see it get all-wheel drive, even though I expected that. All right, let's do this. It's getting dark once again. Of course it is. Of course it's getting dark. It always gets dark when I'm doing something that's important or requires a lot of attention. Is the 990 that good? It's pretty good, man. I would say it's pretty good. I think the only part you're really going to struggle is in those areas where you have to have your front tires clawing away at something. But like in the base game maps, like especially like Michigan and maps that don't have like a bunch of like crazy up and down like rock crawling terrain, that's when you'll kind of see it struggle, just because there's areas where those front tires have to feel like they're clawing away at something, and when you don't have that, that's the only time you really feel it needs something. But that's what you have to work with, you know what I'm saying? It worked well for you, W990 in this region? That's good. Oh, I get logging at night all the time. That's another thing I think I want is allow logging cranes. Goodness, man, that was almost tipped over there. Allow logging cranes to have lights. The step looks kind of off. Yeah, we switched over to the good old. Good old Mac defense, man. Ooh. Wow, dude, that was tipping over pretty hard there. Yeah, the Air Mossy Forester does. That's the only one. That's the only one, man. And that's why I love the Forester too. Having a light is incredible for logging. But yeah, no other vehicle has it. Maybe the new tractors have it. I don't know. I haven't really looked at that, but that'd be a nice touch if the new tractors did. Mac Defense is the only truck that can rival the top Russian trucks. I mean, yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. It's pretty strong. I'm just trying not to bust my tires, so that's why I'm kind of like wiggling here. What truck would you suggest as a good logger? Well, let me ask you a question. What do you have? What do you have and where are you at? Yeah, it kind of depends on how OP you want to go. True. That is another true thing. I think this, man. I'm going to say this, and this is something I always say when people ask me this question is, and what kind of logs as well. But then I would say this, it's really depends on whatever vehicle that you feel has comfortable balance. Any truck that has good balance that can log is going to be a good truck for you. Like trucks that have good balance, they excel in logging just because they have good balance. Logging is essentially putting yourself into one of the more tippy situations just by, yeah, the center of gravity increase. Kind of like these blocks, right? These blocks are stupid heavy, so your center of gravity is like super high right now. So that's why it's like beneficial to have a truck that has a low center of gravity, like this vehicle here. Because while that center of gravity is high, my vehicle center of gravity is like fighting it. What's up, General? Good morning, man. Good to see you. You just started Michigan map? Okay, so you have the Fleet Star and the GMC. Okay, so I would say, I mean, you could log with the Fleet Star. Oh, so let me guess, are you on Black River? Okay, so if you're on Black River, if you're doing timber for the locals, I'm going to say this, man. Black River is actually a pretty shallow map, like topography and just like the overall bumps of its trailing. So I can even like plot out for you. I almost want to just send you to my video and show you how I did timber for the locals. But I think that's a super, I don't want to say it's super easy because it's not easy, especially like logging in general. But I think I'm trying to see if, does anyone have, oh man, never mind. I need to just check my videos. But yeah, I mean, I basically did all those timber for the locals with the Fleet Star. Yeah, so if you go to my randomizer playthrough, my randomizer it's a different playthrough. Yeah, it's called Timber for the Locals. It's the one that's in Black River. So yeah, if you just go to my randomizer playthrough, I can kind of show you here. I can just do this. We'll take a quick break from pulling these slate blocks here. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you go to my website, and if you just scroll down to, okay, the tier list, it's not on here. So you just go to playlist. So in this playlist here, you'll see the randomizer playthrough. So here's the hard mode. It starts at season 4. Here's the randomizer. So if you click on this randomizer playthrough, and then you go to, let's see, I'm trying to think, is this it here? Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. I'll show you. So it's actually episode 3. So episode 3, I did timber for the locals. But here's what you have to understand here, E-Bone, is I used a trailer mod called Awesome. This was the Awesome trailer pack, okay? But this was with long logs, so you could still use the normal long log trailer, and this would be the, basically, it'd be almost like a semi-trailer, okay? Medium logs, just use the cradle, and you'll be fine. But this is essentially where it's at. And I only have diff lock here. Like, that's it. I just have diff lock. And, you know, it worked out. I could kind of go to where I show completion here. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth. It really is. But you'll see, like, my pathing and what I'm doing is, like, when you're in any type of situation where you don't feel comfortable, you have weight on wheels with your logs. Just downshift to low and apply diff lock until it tells you not to. Take it slow. Use the roads as much as you can. You can see I did. Let me see if I can get to, like, where I actually complete this. I think it was here. I think that would be that. Okay, I didn't complete it all on this one, but this episode 3 and episode 4, I would really look into those. I'm very, how do I say this? I took my time and just tried to just slowly crawl through that whole thing. So I don't think you have to install those manually for those logging trailers. You just basically go to mod.io, or you just go to your mods and then just go to the Awesome trailer pack, pretty much. Use the P12, the Azov 73210, CT681, pretty much what you use. Oh, dude, if you're using the 73210, you're not having any trouble right now. Yeah, if you have the CT681 and the Azov, oh, dude, you're not. The Azov will literally just crush everything. This thing burns gas like crazy. All right, here's the slalom. Oh, great. This is the greatest part I love. I love this part right here. Oh, wow. There's a little testament of how they repaired that hitbox. Because I didn't even touch that big boulder right there, which is crazy. The Azov's the next truck you'll buy when you go to Tamir. That's essentially what I did. I think I bought like the 64131 when I got to Tamir. I forget what point I bought it, but then I bought it there. I bought the 73210 for logging in Kola Peninsula to help out. So yeah, it just all depends, man. Like as you go, like I would think long and hard about what vehicle you want to use and what purpose that it's going to have for your your setup basically. Yeah, the pre-buff Mac defense was a nightmare, that's for sure. I think after a while though, like I would say after like the year 1 pass, money really stops becoming a thing in hard mode. So, but I think those first couple maps, like you really kind of got to be very business oriented and very frugal, I would say. I get gas here. What's up, Steve? Welcome in. Special gearbox. Hey, that could be a. You could go to the website and put in that suggestion on the forums if you'd like to. Speaking of that, I should go check what people have put up on there. This step, this bump, man. Give me some momentum. High gear. High gear. Yes, you can do that. I can show you where it's at, to be honest. Let me see if I can find it. It is on... Let me actually pull it up here if I can find it again. Here it is, right here. This is the website. You went through the suggestions and haven't seen pull push winch. Is that already confirmed in the future? I don't think it is. There's the website. I've put a couple things. I've input a couple things here, which I can kind of like show what I've done. Oh gosh. Yo, my ideas. People are looking at them. People are looking at them. Let's go. So this one got 1,000 points so far. Not bad. Yo, SD1 even commented on this. What just happened? I didn't click on that. Yes, the random nature of things is something that can be a lot of fun in this game. I feel SR is more linear compared to MR, where truck spawns were somewhat random when you restart the map. Okay, that's true. That is true. The upgrade randomizer would make things more diverse and interesting and help with replayability. However, making level and XP progression slower may hinder new players, or just, I would say, give the option to. I would say make a slider. I propose that the option to have at least two level XP modifiers alongside this edition. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, have a slider. I like that. That's kind of like what I meant. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. You want to share give NA trucks OHDs? That'd be nice. The randomizer isn't really for new players. Well, that's the thing, Itema. It's not for new players. Like, hard mode is not for new players. Like, I mean, even you can say the same thing about hard mode. Like, everything doesn't have to be geared toward new players. Like, new players, it just start the game like a normal playthrough. That's like for new players. Do you know what I mean? Hard mode is not necessarily for new players. Like, it tells you, like, it's like before you start it, like, hard mode is a different mode. It's literally hard. So then if you do something else, like New Game Plus is something that you can just tailor to your liking, and I would just say add this into New Game Plus. I believe so, W. I don't know. You do this by editing the save game? I could, honestly. New players is where all the money is? That's true. But, I mean, that's the thing. All the modes for new players are still there. Like, New Game Plus and normal mode are still there. Like, that's 2 modes compared to, like, you know, people who want to challenge themselves, which is 1 mode, which is hard mode, right? Well, actually 2 if you include New Game Plus. So it's like 2 and 2. Cargo names visual with functions and an open menu. Yes, that's a good one. I saw that, yeah. The reset button, recover all trucks. General, you can put that in there. I would say, like, after you're done with the map, like, or like a reset button, yeah. Or like a redo the mission, like make your missions able to like run again, I guess. That's what I'm saying, like hinder newer players. Like newer players, they're gonna see the setting and they're gonna be like, okay, I want experience. Do you know what I mean? Let's see how this one did. So Next Hedge agreed with me. I like this too. 6x6, 6x4 Kamaz, Azov trucks. I'd like to see this. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Man, this one actually got a lot of points. That's crazy. So if I go to like ideas, hit browse, there is a ton on here. No more scouts. Better add-ons? I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this forum, and if you'd like to go throw in your ideas, you can throw in your ideas here. The link, I just threw it in chat, and I'll do it again here. Take that, share it to people, post on here. This is literally a way for us to give Saber feedback, and you can probably see there's a lot of folks that have put their inputs in here. So I don't know how many there are. It doesn't say like a running total number, but it's good to see. So all right, let's get back to this. Thinking about it, it would have been even better to have individual ranks per region. Yeah, I think so, W. I would almost think, W, it would be what about having individual ranks per truck? Like, what if you like ranked up in each truck? Think about that. Like you had driver levels in like individual trucks that, hey, like this truck is only level 1, or my driver level is only level 1 in this truck. So therefore I have to, like my tire options are better, so I need to drive this truck more, complete more things with it, and then I'll get better tire options. Oh yeah, we did talk about this in the past. Yeah, we did. You're right, we did. I feel like, but I do that all the time, I guarantee it. I talk about things that I probably talk about every stream. But that's just me, I guess. All right. Moving along. feel like the scout gearbox options could be overall reworked. Any scout with an AOD have 0. They have 0 need for always. So what's AOD? Have 0 need for multiple low gears. Yeah, like similar games. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. I agree with that. So this is a new thing. So this is a brand new like forum, to be honest. So it's kind of like it's just been brought out. So like these ideas are all new. Always on diff. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, I think the multiple low gears is basically tailoring your wheel spin. So like even, I don't know. I mean, that could probably be your argument. Probably could be applied to all what's called vehicles like the Azovs too, or vehicles that have always on diff with the off-road gearbox. But the thing is, like for guys like me, I use the gearbox sliders as speed limiters instead of just using my throttle. You know what I mean? The crane of your winch becomes the crane. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, this is where I tipped over before here. Going like this. I'm not tipping over again. Or I am. I didn't. I steered out of it. That part's tough, man. That part is tough. That part is no joke. Like, that's the Mac defense that legitimately almost tipped over there. Alright, let's see if I can get some gas. How often do you need normal speeds than normal low? I use it all the time. I use low plus all the time in a Scout. I mean, I use it all the time. Because sometimes you can travel a little bit faster and still have good progress in certain conditions with low plus, but still not, how to say this, still be able to have diff lock applied. Well, actually, no, you're talking about always on. So I don't know. I definitely like the full range of gears. I'll say that. But I understand what you mean. It's a valid thing. You have the P16, P12, a new engine. I would say that too. I would agree with that. Yeah, I could agree with that. What about this, man? What about making every single diff lock, or every single all-wheel drive truck that has diff lock, all switchable? What do you guys think that would do to the power, to the balance of the game? You guys think that would help with the balance of the game if every truck had to toggle on and off its diff lock, like they weren't always on? Would you guys want an all-wheel drive upgrade for the P16? I would say no. Because then you would have to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Even though that would be kind of cool, I guess. No, I would say honestly having, unless the truck has always on all-wheel drive, like, whoa, dude. I would actually opt for all vehicles to have, I would say, oh gosh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Go through here. I could go this way, actually, but then again, I've got a feeling that getting around this stuff... You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it, whatever. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go up through here. We're in the Mac. Let's give it a try with the whole Mac attack here. I don't know. I would actually suggest everything has all-wheel drive. It's switchable. I would say make it all switchable. Some real-life mods do that. No always on at all. I mean, that's good. I think that's good. I don't know. Wait, hold on a second. You said Reddit thinks the 605R is tippy? What? Yeah, I think giving trucks small tweaks will be okay. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with giving trucks tweaks. Yeah, always on diff lock with the Transtar. Yeah, man, because diff lock, I'm telling you, man, diff lock is insane. I keep hitting my horn. I'm sorry. Whatever. But I'm telling you, man, diff lock is insane. It is kind of like one of the most insane things in this game. It is so powerful. It's unreal. Yeah, I don't know how much I would listen to folks on Reddit, so... If people were saying the 605R is tippy on Reddit, that is insane. Can I get second gear? Okay, let's see this. Get myself turned this way, and then this way. And this way. Oh gosh. How am I gonna get up this hill? Oh my goodness, bro. Wait. I do. I go up this way. It's a step down. That's right, it's a step down. Gotcha. Okay, copy that. Cool. I got a little winch spot to that side. This is good. So I'm gonna use this. Gonna use it. Ah. Maybe this will help. GG. Oh, by the way, when do you get the special gearbox for the P12? Special gearbox is in Alaska, Pedro Bay, I believe. Or the advanced special? The advanced special is in, yeah, Pedro Bay, I think. Alaska, I believe. But even the special gearbox, there's no all-wheel drive penalty associated with it, so you're pretty much in the clear. No, it's not that far. Not that far. I'm gonna go around. Actually, I'm gonna try to take this. But first, we do a photo. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. No, I'm not liking it. Let's try this now. See if this is a better picture. Yeah, boy. Much better picture. This map is full of rocks. Yes. They made it, they definitely made it that way. And I think it's a better thing, to be honest. Because I feel as though it focuses more. This map focuses a lot more on your balance than just overall slugging through mud, right? Okay. Back to business. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, the rock crawling on Tennessee is actually pretty intense too. Come on, can I get up here? Let's go! Now we have to bump this trailer. What's going on here? What am I stuck on here? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It's a trailer. The trailer's stuck on this thing. There we go. Easy money. So no Fleet Star in that map? What are you talking about? No, I mean, I've used a Fleet Star to pull these blocks here, but if you want to go see that, you can see my failure with that. So I mean, I tried my hardest to not flip over in that quarry with these slate blocks on it, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, I saved my engine a good bit of times there, but it was pretty much a terrible stream. That's why I said no fleet star. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm sure someone can do it, man. So like, if you want to take the stab at it, I say go for it, but the challenge is there. Actually, I'm in a bad spot here right now. Actually, I'm in a very bad spot. Yep, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a very bad spot. Darn. I'm not in a good spot right now. Okay. I had too much tilt. That is, so like that's how you tip over with a semi-trailer. Semi-trailer is tilting, you're tilting, you don't have a good angle to actually like balance your trailer when your trailer is very top heavy, and it's just a recipe for destruction. So I was trying to aim at hitting this terrain with my cab to push me back, and I just wasn't there. My third fuel tank suspension popped. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. What map are you playing? Does chains give you better rocks or better grip on rocks, or is that a placebo? I think it's a placebo. So in season 13, they actually increased the rock grip or the rock friction. So tires in season 13, they grip onto rocks better. Chains are only good on icy textures or icy surfaces. So like climbing up like icy surfaces, man, like I'm chains all the way. Finally daylight, I know, right? One rock at a time. Number 2 is done. Okay, what's next? Oh, to the quarry. What do you guys think, man? Are chains good on icy rocks? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Here's why. Here's the point I'm going to show you is why. If you go here and you decide to take yourself up this this place right here. Go up here with just regular tires and go up here with chains. Chains, you'll get up this hill a lot easier. On regular tires, you're going to have to be like skirting around to the sides to try to get grip. So anytime, like even here, even in Yukon, I was chains all the way. Which if I ever do my playthrough, another playthrough again, you're going to see me. I'll have chains. I'm totally fine. I'm comfortable with taking chains, even though they don't provide good mud and snow grip. I'm okay with that. Like I'll take a little bit of performance hit. I hate slipping on any type of surface, especially ice. I hate it. You almost lost that Scout 800 in Drummond Island. Oh, the mud wrestling task. Oh, dude, that's a crazy one, man. Yeah, that's a crazy one. Construction rig, semi-trailer. I'm actually going to go do this with the P12, I think. Unless you guys want to see me do it with the 114 SD, which... Here's what I want. I kind of want to show you guys this shortcut, though. I wonder if I can make it. I doubt I can make it down there. That's my issue. But I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna get the P12 out. Actually, yeah, P12 is gonna handle this. P12 all-terrain tires. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. You couldn't stand the Scout 800? I'm supposed to go this way. What am I doing? So tippy. Yeah, I think that's why I think the Jet tires are just so powerful, because they can make Scouts like the Scout 800 manageable. I personally like the Scout 800 a lot. I don't know. I personally like him a lot, but that's just me. Yeah, so I don't know. Anybody that's having power struggles with the P12, I would honestly, I'm just gonna say straight up, downgrade its tires. Drop it down to all-terrain tires, like all-terrain Jet doubles, and I think your power struggles will be a little bit lightened, I'm guessing. So you don't have to do all the contests in Tennessee for map completion? Is that true? So wait, you don't have to do co-op anymore? No way. All-terrain tires, yes, with the P12, yes, all-terrains. All-terrains. All-terrain doubles. You can use the OHDs, but here's a video I can show you that might change your mind on this. I've talked about this in a lot of detail, actually, which was a concept that actually was kind of it was something that, how do I say this? I think I thought about it, but I did not test it, and I didn't really like have a lot of think of it being like a valid concept until I actually seen it in practice. And then yeah, let me look at let me see if I can find the video. Here it is. This video right here will show you that. It'll show you about downgrading tires. So while the OHDs are great, okay, the OHDs have a higher friction. Okay, so therefore they're gonna bite into the surface a lot. Okay, so you gotta think about this. You have a truck with a weak engine. This truck is trying to turn its tires, okay, with whatever load it has on it. So if you have a tire that's super grippy and it's grabbing the surface with a high friction value in a weak engine, the engine is most likely going to succumb to being, how do I say this? The engine is going to be too weak to turn the tires under those friction coefficients. So if you take the tire, you downgrade it to a lesser friction coefficient, the tire will actually slip in the terrain. But because you have a big vehicle that has a lot of weight to it, cargo sitting on it, you're still going to have traction value. You're going to be able to turn tires, get forward movement without seizing up. If that makes sense. So going to do some real dumb deliveries on Tennessee. Give me a good stable semi-hauler that doesn't guzzle fuel. 64131. 64131. Easily. I mean, if you're talking about just straight up, you want something that's just straight up powerful. Yes, the tire. So the OHDs are super grippy. They grab onto terrain. That's the thing. They're a very grippy tire. And the thing is, like, these tires here, they weigh the same as the OHDs. They're wider too. But the thing is, the OHDs right now, I would probably be having trouble turning tires under this load in some point. But because I don't have those tires on, you can see the tires are kind of like slipping and still like just churning out. I am suggesting to use all-terrain tires. I think especially if you're early in the game and you don't have the max engine, I'm probably going to say all-terrains. So if you watch that video, you'll see what I mean by that. It sounds, how do I say this? It sounds like a dumb concept, but I think once you see it in practice, it makes sense. Yeah. Yep, you don't have the max engine. So like you're if you don't have the max engine, it's kind of like it's even a tougher pull for you. Yeah, that's why I think that, downgrading tires is a good thing. Especially for like low power to weight trucks, especially like this one. So like right there pulling up that hill, if I probably would have had OHDs, I might have froze up there a second, had to winch or something like that. But because I'm using these, not necessarily. Okay, so I want to do something here. Okay, so I want to take this. Actually, I'm wondering, do I take this route here? Take this route that comes down here, goes up like this, and then around and down? Or do I try to take this gap down through here? This is kind of tough to get through though, because I have to make a huge turn through a small gap. And I don't want to take this because this is all breaking rock, but I think I'm going to try this. So what jats? I would say any of them. Honestly, any of them. Yeah, I would use any jet tire. So like the thing is, I think that I talk about this too much, man, honestly. I think tires are literally like my biggest question I get is, and I think people are like, oh, wait, what variant's the best? But the thing is, I think if you have, it's like the OHD1s, OHD2s, OHD3s. The thing is, if you're using an OHD, okay, you're doing the right thing. Which one? You might be saving a few seconds here and there on certain things, depending on which variant. But I think as long as you're using the category of tire, I think it's okay. So like me nowadays, man, I'm gonna start. I've been kind of changing tire types up and stuff like that because, yeah, I mean, a few seconds here, a few seconds there on performance is not really a huge deal to me. I'm not making anything's contest. I kind of just want to look good. So I'll start choosing tires that I feel looks good. Or they look good, I would say. Okay, I'm going to repair here as well. Really, dude? Are you serious right now? Okay, cool. Let's go. But yeah, I think as long as you're using the right type of tire, I think it's okay. So I mean, like, the testing has been done in like a 30-second strip. You're really only gaining, how do I say this? Oh, I have to pull him up over this, I'm guessing. So I'll do that, and then I'll just kind of make my 3-point turn. Okay, now I'll do this turn here. Hopefully I can actually just get this. Turn this way. I'm gonna get stuck. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Who knows? I did get stuck. Whatever. Okay, good to go. Okay, so last time we did this, I'll kind of talk about what we did last time and the shortcut we took last time, which I think is kind of still a viable option. All right, I'll stop here. I'll kind of use my camera to show this. Would you suggest all-terrains on smaller trucks as well? For example, trucks that struggle with power? Which ones? I would say which ones? Okay, so last time I had the Dairy 4520. We went around this right here, came down, and we took this trailer, same trailer here, down around this this rock face, went down here, stepped down, turned, and then down to the quarry. This time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this all the way around, see if I can get to like where this pipeline is, and then there's actually a slide that comes right down. I'm going to try to make this turn. The 114X SD. So that's a good option, yes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think even though I haven't, Tommy, so like the video I just posted on the 114 SD pulling this trailer right here, this same trailer out of that quarry, if you want to, you can go watch that video and evaluate what you would do in that sense. So like I didn't downgrade tires on that. I was just using a Jat, and I think it did fine. There were a couple times when I was climbing up that rock, I didn't have enough power to push it out. But here's the thing. It's different though, because I'm wondering if the asphalt grip of the downgraded tire is actually gripping the rocks more. Because like I don't know if the rocks are coated as like an asphalt or not. Do you see what I'm saying? So like a tire that's an off-road tire, you're gonna grip a lot on like dirt and mud, right? But like on rocks, if you downgrade a tire, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's weird. It's weird that way. So I would say it kind of depends. If that, yeah. But no, I have felt the most I've ever felt the 114 SD struggle. I'll kind of show you here. Was actually in Ontario, in the Burn Forest. So hauling cargo throughout here, it doesn't look like it's too crazy hills wise, but like climbing up these hills like this, and even climbing up this with 5 slots of cargo, I was actually feeling like the truck was struggling. No joke. Like it actually felt like it was struggling a little bit more than I would like to. So like in this case, maybe I downgraded tires and it'd be fine. So it all depends on what terrain you think you're going to hit. And if you're talking about just purely hitting mud, you probably just want traction. But if you know that you're not going to be hitting mud and it's going to be more like mountainous terrain, maybe. But they also don't have the weight of the P12. That's true, but if you have weight set down on them, they'll still be okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it depends. I think if you have weight set down on you. So like if I'll say this, if a highway tire can basically conquer all of Black River, or I would say most of Black River on just highway tires and diff lock, no all-wheel drive, I mean, I think it's manageable. But also, like, just be advised that it's gonna, I think it all depends on, I would say, your patience, I guess. But no, you're right. They all don't have the weight of the P12. So like in this scenario right here, like an OHD1 would be better in this mud right now. But if I had the OHD one, you would see my gallons per minute. They would probably be like well up over 5, like consistently. Like right now, I'm kidding. I'm kind of like touching there, but because the OHDs just grip much more, you'd be that much more pressure on the engine to turn tires, if that makes sense. Yes, I think the OHDs are pretty much, yeah, they would handle this pretty well. So I am losing some performance in like mud, but I'm not locking up. You're now curious on which ones they'll implement? I'm very curious, actually. I'm very curious about it. I don't want to bang my engine up. Okay, cool. I didn't. That's nice. So another route I could take here, guys, actually, is this route right here. So I could basically go down here, make this turn wide, and then come down this way. Okay? And then, or I think it's actually this way. And then I basically join up with this slide down here. So I can kind of show this as well. There's shortcuts all over these places. So what I would do is I could come down here, make this turn, follow this. This leads up a little bit onto this. So I would actually come up here all the way around on this shelf, and then I would step down and then make this turn. So that's another route you could take. We're going to try to go this way. But yeah, these are all options. And then here's another really muddy space I'm going to have to deal with here, which is going to kind of really stink. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Scorpio, I don't know. I'm going to try, man. It's still crazy that Azov 6 is so good, even though with the all OP heavy trucks. Yeah. Yes, the Azov. The 64131's great, man. Honestly, the Azov trucks, man, they're still really viable. Like you see, I'm still freezing. Like my front tire's kind of freezing right now. But they're still turning. They're not complete froze, and I think that's just because of the downgrade. Now the trailer is like causing friction, and I'm still having to pull through it. Okay, let's go. But I don't know, Scorpio. It's going to be tough because I have to... And the crazy thing is I don't have a lot of muscle to kind of like muscle it around. So that's the other thing I need to kind of like look at. Because I know this little spot here to actually get down onto it is not the most friendly. I'll say that. But hold on, I want to look at something real quick. I want to look at something. Oh, there's no way. Using this as like a get out. 'Cause here's what I was talking about the other stream. I'll show you this. I was thinking at some point like coming up here, going out this way, and then basically like going out down this way of the quarry to like make it to the south part of the map as like a shortcut, but it would never work because of that rock slide right there. The Azov 6 had its own niche. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough, Scorpio. I don't know. Here's what I could do, actually. Let's take a look at this, because I think... Yeah, so you can kind of see here. I have to basically make this turn stupid wide. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I almost want to do this. I almost want to like bring the trailer up here, walk down, turn down, So then like the weight of the trailer kind of like guides me down. Because I think if I do this, if I take this trailer in here and try to maneuver this, I'm going to get stuck right here on this hump going down. Do you know what I mean? I think right here I get stuck. Right there. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get myself kind of set here. Yep, just like this, kind of, and then just kind of guide this down. Yep. Turn. Just keep turning. Keep turning. Jackknife. I promise it worked. I promise, guys, it worked. I gotta take a picture of this, though. That is kind of funny. This is hilarious, bro. Okay, let's go. It looks a little bit boorish, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of. Keep the knife in there. Keep the jackknife in there. And we move fast now. Yep. Let's go. Oh my. You see that trailer tipping like that? Unreal. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. You just started British Columbia? Nice. That is one of the best seasons. Absolutely. Good stuff. Let me know how you like it, man. I had such a good time there. There you go. What a good mission. What a good mission. Guys, by the way, we might be bringing back the subathon. The subathon might be coming back here. I'm thinking on the 25th. The 25th of September, I might be doing the subathon. Co-op wouldn't be bad. Maybe, honestly, maybe when I finish this, I'll open up co-op sessions because I'm almost done. So that's something we could do. Is do like a co-op session. September, Subtember. Do you know what I'm saying? I think because September is September, right? Isn't it? Fury Road. Oh, I get this thing out of here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's do Fury Road. All right. Do I have a saddle? Do I not have a saddle? I don't. I do. No, I don't. But you know what I'm gonna do? This guy is getting repurposed. Yep, he's getting repurposed. And then I'm gonna bleed that fuel tank dry. I'm gonna change the tires on here too, I think. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, guys, my wife, honestly, it was my wife's idea. She goes, maybe you should do the subathon, because I know last time she was out of town. And I was like, you know what? Like, people have been asking about the subathon. I was like, when's it gonna come back? And I was like, I don't know. She was like, maybe you could do it on this date. I was like, wow. My wife being okay with me playing video games? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening? It's a rarity. And it is kind of cool. I just never expected it, you know what I'm saying? We're just slowly transitioning her to like video games, you know? We're just slowly kind of, you know, planting the seed. This weekend you're going to transport 8 metal beams, 10 wood, 2 cargo containers to NAI. Nice, bro. Nice, man. Sounds good, Nuggy. Do it up, man. Okay, let's swap these tires out. Whoa. See, I told you this place is tippy. Not the NAI. I know, right? But yeah, I think maybe, I don't know. Here's the thing. I have to think of what we're going to do for the subathon, though, because here's the thing. I probably could do some co-op with viewers. I don't know. It's like, do I play Mud Runner? I mean, that's another option. Play the one star challenge on Mud Runner. So with 70% done on Tennessee, I really don't mind this map as much. So the co-op contest being required. Yeah, the co-op contests are kind of dumb, yeah, for sure. I should start hard mode and finish vanilla content? Really? Start a new hard mode in co-op? Oh, gosh. So if I start a new hard mode in co-op, I guarantee people are going to be like wondering why I'm playing co-op. Because I'm not really... It's weird. Because like everything has been done by a single player. So then if I do co-op, they're going to be like, why are you playing co-op now? Like this is supposed to be a single player thing. I don't know. It's... So you guys want to see me start hard, like a new vanilla hard mode? Is that kind of what you guys want to see? Or is it... That's kind of crazy. So the 612H, the 605R with a super heavy trailer is Azov 6 low saddle, Azov Atom with the service add-on. Nice, dude. Oh, that's right. I put the Laz T195 on. That's right. I did this. I downgraded this. It's been doing okay. I think it's been okay. All right, let's do low saddle here because I gotta get this this fuel tanker. You guys think I should do like a poll on YouTube for the subathon? How about I help viewers on their games? That'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? What Tommy said. Any ads reserved for the lowest levels of hell? I know Ominin said he wants to see co-op, so start regions in reverse. Oh my goodness, bro. I forget who's doing that. There's somebody else doing that. I forget who it was. They're playing everything in reverse. Who was it? I'm not going to get gas here because I'm going to get gas from the fuel tanker. So we'll just kind of forego gas right now. Start with Glades. Yikes. Tree. I forget who's doing that right now. There's another streamer that's been doing that. Zing, that's who it is, yes. That's who it is, yes. How did you know, W? W, what is going on, bro? You're like Mr. You like have like the info. I'll just go this way. I have to cut through. I went the wrong way, but it's fine. I can just kind of get over there, I guess. Yes, the most essential upgrades are literally in the base game. That's why I think if they implement like a randomizer, a truck upgrade randomizer, I wonder if they would actually space those out evenly across all maps to kind of make it so not you don't literally have to just play Michigan and Alaska Tamir. Might have been philandering. All right, down to get our fuel tanker. Nate, do I speak Spanish at all? I do not, no. Sadly, Scorpio, I do not. Just hillbilly. Just Ohioan. Just standard dude. Nothing special about me, honestly. Nothing special. Alright, do I have a shortcut down there? I feel like this is gonna be like a round and round we go. I feel like there is a shortcut. Oh, I see it. I can just make this left-hand turn. I am very well traveled. Not as of late, but as of the past, yes. But no, there's an example of its steering being able to catch its balance. But no, I don't really speak other languages. The biggest quarry? I think this is the biggest quarry. I don't know. This might be the second biggest quarry. I think this one is the biggest. This one right here is probably the worst. I'll say this one's the worst to get out of. I'm the greatest snow runner. The greatest snow runner gatekeeper. So I got a comment, and someone was like, "Man, it just seems." They're like, "It seems like you care too much about how other people play." And I was like, "You're right, I do." I literally said, "You're right, I do. I do care about how other people play this game." I Like, I think he was trying to be like polite and just be like, hey man, I think you're caring a little bit too much about how folks play. And I'm like, no, you're right, I do. Like, that's valid. I don't know. Whoa. Here we go. There it is. That's just the gatekeeping part of me, you know what I'm saying? But like, really, I just think, I think if folks tried it, they would be like, man, the challenge is contagious. Like, I have to have it. I almost wonder what I should do with that scout trailer down here, because I don't think I'm coming back down here. I want to think, I don't know if I'm coming back down here or not. I don't ask you guys this. Do any of you guys play SnowRunner for a challenge, or is it more just to kind of just relax? Like, do you guys play this with like the attempt of, oh man, this thing is full. Why did I think this thing was not full? Oh, this changes the game a little bit here. You play for relaxation, it's valid. Take your time and everything. It's for both relaxation and challenging. You play to chill. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think you could have a chill, relaxing time in SnowRunner and still challenge yourself? Both. The challenge comes during the most relaxing moment and bam, something goes. That's literally how it. That's literally a good description of how this game is kind of laid out. It's like things are good, oh, they're bad. See how much you can overload? Tip 10 times in the same mission. You play to chill, to mess up your mental health, and quits. SnowRunner gives me a gaming zen I got back in the day, leveling and just doing dailies in WoW. Oh my goodness. We dropped the WoW? Oh. That's another game we could actually pick up and play. World of Warcraft. When you don't tip, lose your cargo, get stuck, rage, it's all good. That's funny. I remember doing dailies in WoW. I remember it. I remember it all too well. Was the yellow circle around the quarry? So in hard mode, here's what they do is, so like, this means that this, how do I say this? This circle means that this item is within this circle. So this is what hard mode does. It doesn't actually point out where the actual cargo is or where the item of interest is. It just gives you a general location. But if you go back to your view like this, okay? And if I'm in this zone or I'm close, or if I even have this mission attached and I'm in this view like this, you can see here's the symbol. So like if this was back down here, I would see it, the symbol. So I can just kind of navigate via sight instead of using my map like you would in normal mode. That's kind of what that does. It just, it's basically hard mode doesn't like hold your hand like that, I guess. You don't specifically look for challenges like I do, but they do seem to surprise me. You're okay with it? I like that, General. Get me up there. Playing with the Azov 6 too much might be bad. Yeah, the amount of stuff you get away with is kind of crazy. I know that all too well. I depended on that truck way too much, man. I really did. I was the guy who raved about it. I still kind of rave about it, but that's why I started, basically, I don't want to say I coined the term easy mode, but like I started calling that like Russian trucks easy mode. Like back in the day, we're talking like 2021 was when I don't know if anybody's ever used that term, but I kind of started calling it easy mode. And that's all I really could say is like, that's how they struck me as just being very easy, you know? You just hold the gas and then... Do I have a series where I do SR challenges for gold? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, you mean like contests? It's one of the best trucks in the game. Still, yeah, it's still relevant. Yeah, I think the Azov 6 stays pretty relevant throughout the game. Yeah, what's up? Good morning, LARPup. My dude, welcome in. The one preset in the main menu? Yes, Nurga, I do. I have done those. I'll show you which ones I've done. I can show you, Nurga. It's if you go to my page, just click on videos. These are all in chronological order. Let's see. There was a time when I started doing a couple of these, like, so this was a world record I used to have, Fuel 8, but the slope, so like the trials, you mean, like the slope, here's the slope. Here's Ride on King. I think I'm like number 3 on Ride on King right now, world record. I'm trying to think what else. Right here, here's Trials 2, Lost in the Wilderness, Northern Thread. Here's the Ride on King Aftermath. Trying to think what else. They're on there. I think I completed them all. Here you go. Stop making scouts for SnowRunner. But yeah, they're on there. I do have trials. I'm pretty sure I did all the trials. Maybe I should make a... Yo, Springtime Alaska randomizer. This is awesome. I probably should make a playlist for all those trials, actually. Yeah, the Slope and Ride on King was probably my favorite. Yeah, those are my favorite ones, to be honest. Definitely. The one thing you can fault the Azov is just being slow. Yes, just being straight up slow. That's pretty much it. I don't know, man. Saber needs to stop bringing out scouts. You just did the Cosmodrome Village race, the Burlak. Dude, are you serious? You got that in... You got gold with that slow brick? That's why I should just call that vehicle the Brick. Literally, that's what it is. The Brick. Okay, I need to transfer some of this gas to other vehicles, so that I'm gonna kind of do this here. I can't believe you did that race, the village race with the Burlak. That's crazy. The funny thing is, LARPup, you probably went just as fast in low diff lock with it diff locked. Like low plus diff lock, than you do in high gear. That's the funny thing. That is so hilarious, dude. Burlak is so strong, man. It's just too strong. Got to give it credit for credit's due. You know what I'm saying? Or where credit's due. It is so strong. Except for when you flip it over, it's like a turtle. You just can't get it off its shell. So I know the logistics center is like right there, but I'm actually going over here to sap some fuel. There's 2 trucks I want to refill, which are my trucks. And here's one of them here. And then I'm going to go up here and refuel the Kenworth. The brick is strong. Strong and fun until you flip it, yeah. No, the mountain roads in Tennessee are no joke. Yes, they are no joke. And that's where I think, yeah, honestly I like the mountain roads in Tennessee. They're fun. I think they did a good job with those. But other than that, the racing is not fun. This thing turns so sharp, bro. It's unreal. What do you guys think is the worst season of SnowRunner? By far. Like, what is the worst season? I see the up arrows. I'm guessing Tennessee. I mean, there's no wrong answer. Unless you say Michigan. I don't think I've ever seen or ever heard anyone say Michigan is their worst, was the worst time. Season 7 sucks. Ooh, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. So it has to go like this. So this actually might work. So Kenworth. And then what I'll do like this. And that's pretty much like 10%. I'm like right on the cusp of 10%. So the Kenworth almost has full fuel. That's basically... Yeah, so there's almost 10%. Belozersk was the worst. I definitely expected someone to say that. Too bad the landscape looks cool. I agree with that too as well. Feels bad to call any season the worst. You love how you open up the garage and stuff in Maine first? That is, yeah, it was kind of different, right? Michigan couldn't be bad as the very first region. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I've never heard anyone say any of the base game maps were bad. Well, maybe. I probably have. Okay, now that I've sapped all this this fuel, I probably need to move this truck, man. I'm just beating up this area so bad. Being from Michigan, your bias? That's alright. Yukon is bad too. I'm weird. I'm one of those weird people that like Yukon. Even though it can be very annoying. It is very... I can't lie though. Yukon is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man. People hate Glades. Meanwhile, I've completed on hard second playthrough. Yeah, I've completed it twice too as well, Derek. Good to see you, by the way. got around 15 regions to compare. There's nothing wrong or bad with Michigan. I just don't think Michigan's a bad map. You're enjoying more right now for the second time through. Same here, man. I enjoyed it a lot second time. Found the off-road, steep downhill trail west of the Cosmodrome garage to justify flying down that with the 605R bit. That is cool. You're fine with Belzersk and Yukon. You like Yukon? Big contracts was nice for me. Honestly, man, Yukon is great if you have co-op. You've been here for some time? It's good, man. I'm glad you were in here. You started playing Yukon January 1st, 2024. You finished April 30th. Hey, man, at least you got it done. You know what I'm saying? You missed the hard regions like Amore? I think I do, but nowadays, I think the thing is, Amore, if you take all the trucks that are in the game after 14 seasons, Amore is not going to feel as, I guess, as nostalgically, I guess that's not even a word. I would say hard. Because, like, you can just Burlak Femme, Kenworth, Dairy Special, all those, you know what I'm saying? Zix, 612. We have an official release date for the next season. Wait, what's the official? Do we have one? It's in October. So yeah, October. We don't have an official, I don't think. Yeah, I just think the vehicles are gonna. Here's the thing. I really do feel as if they did decide, okay, let's make another hard map for the finale of SnowRunner, or like the finale of Year 4. I really feel that they're just. Can you show us the new farm tractors real quick? Yes, I can. Yeah, I can do that. I have to fire up my PTS. Give me a second. PTS, buddy. Public test server. We need a final boss. But I'm just saying, like, it's like how much harder can they make the game? Like, how much can they make a map harder than Amore? I think so. But the thing is, if they do, is it gonna feel like a successor to Amore, challenge-wise? Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, you gotta think about it like this: a too challenging map turns away a lot of players, and it's kind of like what you guys brought up earlier about me in that new challenge mode. Is a lot of new players are really gonna be kind of upset about that. Okay, here we go. That's true. If you're not ready, then get OP cars. That's true. That's true. And usually, honestly, man, most people do. Most people play with mods. And hey, if that's what they would like to do, that's what they like to do. Me, I don't know. I like being a little challenged, but you guys kind of crushed me on Dave's Dangerous Deliveries there, so. And you guys crushed me the other day. Was that Victor? Yeah, Victor just killed me on that. Okay, here's the tractors. You guys ready for this? So here's the Earth Roamers, the LTI, and here's the SX. These are now, I would say, probably some of the stronger scouts in the game. Right now, I'm gonna say they're probably some of the stronger scouts in the game. Okay, I'll just come out and say that. Even though their size are huge. The Ankatra is essentially an off-road truck, but it is a tractor. Oh, this thing is happening again with... Okay, I'll just do this. I'll just use my... So yeah, not a really big vehicle. Just has a few things on it, like the Ankatra crane. So these are like the F4, F750. Honestly, man, I would say they're very comparable. I would almost argue that their performance is better than the F750 if we're talking about just performance in like mud and stuff like that. Just their, how do I say this? Their collision models are absolutely crazy to look at. They don't have the add-ons that the F-750 has. Like, it doesn't have a crane, doesn't have a flatbed, none of that stuff. They're a little bit more geared toward, I guess, scouting, potentially being some type of support for other vehicles. You don't get any notifications, Doc. I've been live for like almost 3 hours now. What I would do is, guys, if you're not getting notifications, update your apps on your phone on Twitch. Make sure that's updated, because I still get notifications on Twitch. Or you could actually, I think there's a way to opt in to an email notification. I forget who does that. But turn on notifications, turn on push notifications, go into your settings, turn on push notifications. Or just do both. Get the email notifications and then just keep your email open. I mean, we usually try to go live, but the new Twitch mobile UI is so bad. I agree. Yeah, it is bad. Okay, so this is the Encatra. Pretty wide tires. I don't think it's that great of a vehicle. I think it's pretty good that it's kind of more focused. But the next one is, let's see, where's it at? The Futon. You get emails though, and it's fine. Honestly, I think the emails. Honestly, what is this? This is the new Futon tractor. So this is not articulated. Okay, so it does not articulate. Neither one of both these trucks that had double tires I just showed you have articulation. So I think their steering is a little bit better. These tires I think are 1,200 kilos. Yes, they are 1,200 kilos. So not 600, they're 1,200. I believe each set is 1,200. Can I try to turn in that thing? Yeah, let me see. Let me actually just go like this. You see, there it is. I'm using mouse keyboard. Look at me, guys. So it's like Corvettes. Honestly, I think it might be a little bit better than Corvettes. It might be a little bit better than Corvettes, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about its mud tire rating. But, I mean, super wide tires. If you look at the Corvettes is seriously like one of the... Where's my functions? The Corvettes is still one of the best. Diff lock is switched, yeah. And also the Corvettes, I think both tractors have their all-wheel drive. I think it's switchable now. So yeah, they're switchable. Diff is switchable. So I think if you go back to the K7M, go K7M, where's that at here? Yeah, so always on all-wheel drive, and then their diff lock is switchable. Okay, sorry, I said their all-wheel drive was switchable. No, they made their diff lock switchable. But honestly, man, if you guys know that the Corvette, the K7M in mud performance, snow performance, it's up there among the highest. Yeah, it's like fem levels, right? So I think this one is going to rival it. It has same large tires that are 79 inches. It's going to be a boss. It really is. I mean, 79-inch mud tires. Yeah, turning radius is better with diff off. Yeah, like it should be. I agree. Absolutely. But anyways, guys, it is time for me, sadly, to get off stream. I didn't have a lot of time today. I have to get ready to go to work soon. I really wish I could stream longer, play some more hard mode. But I'm going to figure out what day I'm going to do the subathon. And what I'm going to do is when I do the when I post onto my community post on YouTube, I'm going to put a poll on what we should do. And I'm just thinking, I'll put some things down. I know people said to start hard mode in Michigan again, or play some co-op. With viewers, I could do the 1-star challenge on Mud Runner. Those are things we could do. So I'm going to put a poll up on YouTube whenever I decide what day we're going to do it, what time. And then I'll let you guys just kind of throw ideas at me. And then, yeah, we'll do something. I could say the 1-star challenge seems cool. The starting in Black River on hard mode again sounds cool as well. And even playing co-op, some co-op in there sounds cool. I don't know how I'm going to navigate that because I feel like I'm going to get so many folks that are going to come in and want to play co-op, and it's going to be kind of weird. But I mean, I don't know. I need to think that one over. But I definitely know that I do want to try to play co-op with people who need help. So that's something we'll try to do. When's the next stream? Let's see, the next stream. So I work today. I work tonight. I work tomorrow night. I work Sunday night as well. I'm going to try to stream maybe once this weekend. And then I know I'm going to stream probably Monday. Monday I'm actually off work, I think. So yeah, we'll try to do that. But look out for that post on my community post on YouTube. I'm going to try to figure out the days. It should be, I'll definitely give you guys at least a 7-day notice. So, if you guys want to try to make it, you can make it. If not, it's fine. I'll probably try to post it on the YouTube as well. But it's been great, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today, checking out hard mode. And yeah, until next time, you guys have a wonderful weekend. As always, God bless and stay upright. We'll see ya.